I went to a juvenile detention center today. Not for myself, I'm way too old to get there in a regular way. One of the psychiatrists working at the hospital where I'm working at too also, I think works 1 day a week in that youth detention center. So he managed to give us a guided tour. So we went over to Lelystad, which is a city, I think like 40 minutes drive. I carpooled with a colleague of mine because if I had to use the public transport, I had to be at the station at 7:30. The interesting thing is in Holland, as soon as you get charged with something and you go to one of these juvenile detention centers, they really focus a lot on giving you skills and practice in order not only to get like your anger management or like, you know, all the pathological things that you got going on under control, but they're also looking at what are you going to do in the future. So they do give education, and you can get all kinds of lessons on woodworking and metalworking and all kinds of crafts. They can train to become a sports instructor or at least a sport assistant or something like that. In the center there were so many different kinds of facilities that the youth could take part in. There's like this drama therapy, creative therapy, music therapy. They have a rap studio. We actually talked to well, they're not patients, but to people in the detention center that the psychiatrist has seen once in a while. And I mean, I think they were quite good at kind of talking about what they were experiencing, what they were going through. One of them was 20 years old and really knew how to kind of reiterate, I think, things that therapists have been telling him and guidance counselors have been telling him, because he used, well, pretty difficult words, I guess, for someone who apparently had an IQ under 85. But he really knew how to speak, and he really knew how to, you know, how to get his anger under control and how to kind of get prepared for the world out there. Another guy that we spoke to was 23 and he'd been there for a couple of years, but he still managed to get his girlfriend pregnant 2 times, and the third one is on the way. Because family members and friends can actually go and visit, so they probably took good use of the private rooms that they get if your family comes visiting. So that's something that's quite crazy. So they do have, you know, education going on, they got school going on, and a bit of like a social circle in the detention center, and sometimes they even have families outside of the center. But at the same time, you know, they usually stay in this detention center for about 4 to 5 years, where they get schooled and where they get trained basically how to, you know, function in normal society without getting arrested again. And, well, you know, 5 years without, you know, complete freedom. They don't have internet that often. So they do have like a lot of restrictions placed upon them, and as soon as they go out there, it must be quite a culture shock, I guess. Their weekly allowance is 13 euros and 50 cents, because apparently that's what 2 packets of cigarettes cost. I really like the perspective of how it looked so open and welcoming, and you thought, oh well, this is quite serene and it's nice, but for us it's only peaceful because we only need to be there for 1 morning. Whereas if you're there for 4 to 5 years, they're only guys, there aren't any girls over there. It must get a little, I can really imagine the 4 walls kind of closing in on you after a while. Then again, I live here. But at least there is a door and a wall between my bed and the toilet.